At this point, if you're the Kings, you're better off fouling Klay on a three than letting him get one up. Oh, what a play. What a play. All right, what's going on, everyone? So welcome to a brand new series that I'm starting here on the channel where I'm going to be reacting to the greatest games and moments in NBA history, but also giving the context to these games that I think a lot of you guys back home probably don't actually know. The series is going to be part entertainment, part educational, and I'm psyched about it. As long as the NBA doesn't take down these videos, which, hey, if you're watching on YouTube right now, I think we're safe. And for episode 1, I mean, you guys saw the title. It's the greatest heat check performance in NBA history. Klay Thompson's 37-point explosion against the Kings in 2015. Let's do it. So we're actually going to pick this game up 2 minutes into the third quarter because at this point in the game, Klay had not even attempted a shot yet, which just makes all of this even crazier. This is just like so nostalgic, even watching these guys out there with Bogut and Steph and Harrison Barnes. So there's bucket number 1. Little mid-range pull-up, gets 2 points on the board. Also, context for this game. The previous record was 33 points by both Carmelo Anthony and George Gervin way back in the 80s. Klay's previous personal record for points in a quarter was 27, and he did that like a month before this. I think sometime in December. This game was January. Obviously, he ends up blowing way past that. He also only had, I think, 13 at the half. So look, that's a solid half, right? On pace for 26, but it wasn't like he was red hot in the first half and we all saw this coming. See, this is what's crazy. We're now 3.5 minutes into the quarter and Klay has 2 points. Like, the fact that we're about to watch him score 35 more points in 8.5 minutes, there's a nice block, is absurd. And then then he starts doing stuff like that and you're like, all right, we're about to get hot real quick. So again, we're 4 minutes and 40 seconds in. Klay has 5. Make that 8. Kings call timeout, and all of a sudden, you're like, okay, wait a second. Klay's kind of feeling it. We got to cool the guy down. 8 points, a couple threes. Still nothing crazy, but the Kings took a timeout for a reason. I think at this moment, this was when everyone sort of realized, okay, wait a second. We got to slow Klay Thompson down. Another cool stat that I looked up is I was curious, like, during Wilt's 100-point game, I figured he had to have at least one quarter where he went for like 37 or 40. In Wilt's 100-point game, his 4 quarters were 23, 18, 28, and 31. Think about that. That was just consistent scoring throughout the game. We're 5.5 minutes into the game. He's still about to score 29 more points in 6.5 minutes. Man, how many turnovers did Steph have? Here we go. 2-on-1. Gives it up. Alley-oop. Oh! Hold on now. Hold on now. Get up, Klay. I didn't know Klay Thompson was doing it like that. The Splash Bros oop. One-handed. I will forever be a boogie guy. Just a dog. Okay, let him cook. When he starts doing those little dances, his footwork is all offline, that's when you knew Klay Thompson was hot. When it didn't matter what his feet were doing or what direction they were pointed in, and he was just getting them up and they were pure cash like that, that's when you knew Klay Thompson was hot. That's his 3rd three of the quarter. Yup, now he's calling for it. He's going full speed. They blitz him. The Warriors know he's hot too. When the entire offense just turned into find Klay or Steph, no matter what, that's when they knew they were hot. Right now, it's like, okay, we got 4.5 minutes left. It's still a close game. He's having a good quarter. It's still not like generational, though. He hasn't even scored half his points in this quarter yet. Also, on the three-point shooting, this 2015 season, I mean, obviously, this season was just nuts in general for the Warriors. Klay shot 46% from 3 this year. That like doesn't even make sense considering his volume and how much defensive attention he would get from teams. 46% from 3. This is when you know, like, all right, they got to find him. They're running something. Baseline cut, he's held. It's like, yeah, they put, Ray McCallum in? Is he 6'3"? That can't be smart. They had no one better to guard a red-hot Klay Thompson. Klay's just going to rise up over him. Pin down. I mean, that's too easy. Oh, man. I told you the footwork. When Klay just starts going and he doesn't even care what the jumper looks like, I mean, we're talking serious heat check mode right now. Another turnover by Steph. That's crazy. I remember watching this game in my high school dorm room. It was like, I'm pretty sure it was like a Friday night or something. There was like nothing going on. I was like, yeah, why not? I'll watch a Kings-Warriors game. And Klay just went crazy. This is what I mean. McCallum's too small. Klay's diamond too. What can't Klay do in this quarter? Again, this has been a great quarter for Klay so far. I think he has, 16 or 18 right now? I already lost track. That's a good quarter. Again, he had 27 in a quarter a month before this. So, right, like this is a good quarter for Klay. He's got 19, hasn't missed a shot. Spoiler alert, he's not missing a shot this entire quarter. He still has 18 more points to go. And look at the time on the clock. 3 minutes and 17 seconds. This is about to go from a pretty hot quarter to the greatest quarter in NBA history in 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Just fall in love with Klay, baby. Oh my God. Is that going in? I mean, what? What kind of physics was on that ball when it hit the rim? And you know Draymond's finding Klay. Yup. With the finger roll, baby. That's what people forget about prime Klay. Obviously, top 3 shooter in NBA history, but if you really attacked him hard on a closeout, he'll take it to the rim, you know? Oh my God, dude. Let's go. That's crazy. So at the time, 8 threes was his career high. He just hit his 9th. He's about to hit 9 total in this quarter, by the way. He still has, I think, 3 more. And now you just hear him. This whole place every single eyeball is on Klay. I mean, 2 dribble fadeaway. Are you kidding? How are the Kings not taking a timeout? Stop the game. Klay's got 29 points in the quarter, and you're not even taking a timeout? Hey, look, I'm not complaining. Another rebound. Push it. Push it. This is a driving kick. Steph doesn't even want to think about shooting the ball. That's the one I remember. I'm standing up for the rest of this. What was that, dude? Are you kidding? Were his feet backwards? Show the replay. I'm like this Oracle Arena crowd right now. I'm not sitting down. You see his feet? That's what I keep talking about, man. Like, absolutely nuts. What do you just have? Like 14 points in a minute and a half? Is that a scar on his forehead too? Looking like Harry Potter out there casting some spells. Again, 13 in the first half. Right now he has 32 in this quarter. No free throws either. Just straight buckets. At this point, if you're the Kings, you're better off fouling Klay on a 3 than letting him get one up. That's like some Barry Bonds intentional walk in the early 2000s stuff. When teams would intentionally walk Barry Bonds with the bases loaded just because it was better to give up 1 run than a grand slam. That's what the Kings need to be doing with Klay Thompson right now. Some more stats on this performance. Klay's going to end up going 13 for 13 from the field. Doesn't miss. 9 for 9 from 3, which is the most threes ever in a quarter. Still standing to this day, by the way. There are a few guys that have gotten 8 in a quarter. I think Kevin Love did it the year after this. Kelly Oubre did it a couple years ago, and then Bucks legend Michael Redd did it at some point in his career, but not even Steph has done 9 in a quarter. Oh, what a play. What a play. That's an incredible play call. Elevator screen for a Klay 3. And then he lobs it. Oh! That was the biggest heat check of the quarter. One hand lefty lob. Here we go. Here we go, baby. 7 seconds. They're triple teaming him. Oh my God. Oh! He even made that one. So they foul him. Wow. Okay, so he ends the quarter with 2 free throws. to get to 30, 37. Oh, yeah, come on, King. That's just like bad sportsmanship. You're down 22. Let the guy get a shot off. I mean, come on. So as this quarter wraps up, there's 37. If you're curious what ends up happening in the fourth quarter, they leave Klay in. He misses his first 3 shots in the fourth quarter, and then they take him out because they're up, 25-30. Unbelievable. That is even crazier than I remembered. Some of those threes, man. What a game for Klay, man. Just an absolute legend. I mean, that's the kind of thing you show, like I'm going to show my kids when they're like, oh, how good was Klay Thompson? If you're curious what he did the next game and the game after that, he ended up having back-to-back 30-point games to follow up this one. So, yeah, not a bad week to beat Klay Thompson. All right, so obviously that's a wrap for the video. Appreciate everybody who watched to the end. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I mean, let me know in the comments what other games and moments from NBA history you guys want to see me react to next. As always, make sure to like this video. It really helps. Subscribe to the channel. And last thing I'll leave you with, will there ever be a player to break this record in a game again? And if so, who do you think it will be? Peace.